commentary for it. Like, you cannot find shit to talk about. Cause like all you're doing is building and shit. And that's what I hate about that mostly. That you're always trying to find shit to say. And I should use my shovel if I get your ass with a shovel. Yes. Trying to find some good stone. I'm actually trying to find my old house. I built like several houses that were pretty badass, and this one isn't quite finished, so I'm gonna be finding that pretty soon. Should be pretty close, because there was like a whole bunch of sheep in that area, so what was I getting hit by? I think I set this on peaceful till I do find my house, so there's not gonna be too much creepers around until then, so. Man, breaking my knees. Or whatever that crack sound means, I don't know. Yeah, what else is there to talk about? Not much, really. I'm doing video game suggestions pretty soon, so stay tuned for that if you're interested. Or either people that put down in the comment section request games and I go out and buy it and play it, and then that's pretty good. And Lollipop Chainsaw's coming out. I'm about to do a playthrough of that. That should be also pretty awesome. Hopefully it'll be pretty awesome. Shit. I just wanna, the fuck is that, a pig? This texture pack I can't tell because they look like pieces of shit. Yeah, that's a pig. I think that's a zombie over there. Yeah. Maybe I was wrong. Nope, that's just water. I was looking at something else. No, I'm about to end it right now because it's hot as hell. I want to turn on the freaking fan. So, tune in later. Rate, comment, subscribe. Hate this, love it, whatever. Also, give me feedback. Let me just get, before I end the session, just give me like random feedback about how do you want me to improve this commentary and stuff like that, cause like quality wise, like voice wise, commentary wise and shit, like just tell me, just tell me, cause I'm really taking suggestions right now, cause I really want to pursue this, not as a career, but like as a way to voice myself, to voice my opinions, and know that people are actually listening to me. And I want to do that, giving you guys some good commentary, because by no means I'm not trying to get big by this. Like, I already have like a pretty successful um, foot toward the gaming industry or whatever. Like, because I'm guaranteed a job at the gaming company as soon as I graduate from college. So it's not like I'm trying to pursue this as like a legitimate career. I'm just trying to do this to entertain people, to keep people on the up and up, tell them what's going on. It just, yeah. I just wanted to keep people like well informed about this. So, and just give me like feedback, even if you think I'm going to hate you for saying something like that, like, oh, like you produce horrible quality stuff. Like, I'm not going to hate you for that. I'm actually going to like probably subscribe to you because you're actually being useful, as the people that are just like clearly just saying random useless shit. Like, tell me something about myself that is a flaw that I can obviously fix. So that really helps out. That really helps out somebody, as opposed to when you're either telling somebody that they're copying somebody, which is stupid, because how can you tell somebody like they're copying off of somebody, and like I see like if it's obviously like content for content, like, oh, you sound like this person, or you try to sound like this person, like, no, this is how it sounded in real life. So like, don't do that to a person like, oh, you're trying to copy off of this guy because you're playing the same game as him. Well, there's only a limited amount of number of games in this world that people can play online and do commentary for, and then somebody comes around and say, oh, you're copying off of him because you're playing this game, and that's that guy's game, because he's the one who copyrighted, wrote, whatever. I don't care. I'm bad at language. So he's the person that owns the rights to this game ever being made and shit, ever being commentated on. So that's the one thing that I hate, because I did a commentary, and one friend that actually watched the commentary said I was copying off of this one person that I barely even knew. Like, I knew they had a channel, but like I didn't know like that I was copying off of them per se. So I never seen that video before in my life. I didn't even know like they did a specific like thing of this gameplay. So, and it was kind of awkward at first, like, oh, you copied off of this person. Um, yeah, you're just trying to copy off him because you see that he's successful and he has a lot of subscribers, and yeah, I was like, no, I'm just trying to be who I am. It's not my fault that like he's doing the same games that I like just because he's playing a game that he likes and doing the commentary on it, and we happen to like the same game and I'm doing the commentary on it, like, we're not the same people. And that's what kind of pissed me off, when people like jump to the gun saying that you're copying off of something or somebody. And basically when people like just give like no rhyme or reason to why they're saying they're hating something or something, like, I don't care, like, you can leave a dislike or a like, but at least give me a reason why so I can fix this. Be a useful viewer and don't be like a hateful viewer, because I've seen that like over and over so many times, like, especially when it comes to like music videos and shit. I just like go on, like, the other day I was watching A Day to Remember, All Signs Point to Lauderdale. If you haven't heard of this band, I suggest you go check them out. Pretty awesome. And a person was just like complaining about how pussies they were and shit, and that they deserved to die and all that shit, blah 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 blah. Anyway, if you're a fan of A Day to Remember, you know that their latest album, which came out in 2010 or early 2011. Wasn't as edgier, as I would say, as their like first and second album. Now, like I still like A Day to Remember, regardless, because I think they're creative band and stuff like that, and I respect them, so they're pretty good. And I have noticed the change. I'm not going to be like a person that's just like too ignorant to realize. I've noticed the change. They're not as edgier as before, but that's just showing development. That's just not showing that they're changing. That's that's just showing development. And they're like, this person was just completely bashing them, saying they're pussies and fags and stuff for changing, their sellouts and stuff like that. Like basically, that's not helpful. In the end, that's just saying like stupid shit just to like try to get thumbs up or thumbs down on Facebook or YouTube, or I should say, just to get yourself noticed. I'm building myself a desert house, but yeah, you just try to get yourself noticed on YouTube just to like say some random ass shit, spam some like hate comment toward them and stuff like that. Like honestly, there's no need for that. Like give them useful information, because if they do happen to be watching the video and happen to see that comment, that's not going to help them change who they are. That's just going to say how stupid and shitty their fans are and stuff like that. So that's not really helping. Like give like, oh, you could have done this where you could have done that and stuff like that. So I'm not gonna make my house look like this, but this is just a frame. Yeah, so that's my little tip for the people out there that are like giving advice that isn't really good advice, I should say. I'm about to cook up some. Well, first I'm about to. But yeah, give some helpful advice, please. Like even if it's bad, I don't like, as long as it's like helpful in some way. Like, oh, you produce poor quality, I think you should up that in a little bit. Like honestly, that helps for good content for other people to view and stuff like that. You come back in a month, see that I'm changed and stuff like that. I have better content and stuff like, oh, this guy actually really listens to his viewers, so maybe, ooh, I just freezed and lagged up a little bit. But yeah, like, oh, he actually listens to his viewers. Maybe he's different. Maybe he's actually changing what was bad about him and cranking it to make it better. I like this person. Like, I can only change what I hear or what I see from other people. Like, obviously, I see some like flaws in my commentary and in my quality in my video and shit like that. But like I need other people to like come out and tell me that, oh, like this isn't good, or this is good, you need to focus on this more, or you need to do this more, and blah blah blah. I listen to that because I honestly want to produce better content for other people, because and especially when I miss stuff in video games, if I happen to miss a certain item or something like that, please go back and tell me. And don't be like a complete asshole, like, oh, I can't believe he missed that, like all that shit. Like, don't be a backseat gamer, as some people like to say. Only tell me if it's like in a helpful sort of way. Don't be that guy that's just saying it just to be an pompous asshole. Just be like, oh, he's imperfect, so let's just make fun of his imperfection. So I'm about to wrap it up there with a little message saying that shit, and I'll cook up some sand. So see you guys later.